Welcome everyone to your September monthly zodiac reading. So this is messages from Spirit for the month of September for each zodiac sign. Also remember to watch for your sun, moon and rising just to get a bigger picture of the overall energies that might be around you this month. Remember, allow your intuition to guide you. This is your reading, so apply the energies where and how they resonate in your life. Let's get started. Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your September monthly reading. So your overall energy for September is circus and time travelers. We've got additional messages with the oracle. We've got grounded and rewards. And then with the tarot, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords and the Emperor. Now, the circus card fell out first and then the time travelers, and it was funny because when the time travelers card fell out, Sagittarius, I immediately got, you're going to feel like you joined the circus. And I immediately felt what that meant, but then afterwards I kind of went, oh, what does that mean? And so Spirit showed me that life is going to be fun and a little crazy, and it's like you're going to be thinking outside the box. It's like you're going to be maybe doing things that you normally wouldn't do, or yeah, I feel like life is going to take a direction that you didn't expect. And it's going to be surprising, you know, and the circus is an exhilarating place. It's the unexpected and it's fun, and I feel life is going to be like that. So that was a message that just came through straight away when these overall energies came out. So we've got circus, and I'm sorry, I've had a lot of problems with my camera lately with the flickering, so it makes these waves and it causes it to flicker, and I find that I can't seem to get the images clear, because as soon as I do, it creates this flickering, so I do apologize. So your first overall energy, Sagittarius, is circus. I'll just try and see if I can get that too. And it says, your imagination is an extravaganza of playful possibilities. Nurture your hopes, envision the extraordinary, and make real your exceptional life. And the affirmation is, my playfulness inspires new possibilities and creates loving magic. And I like that because there is a sense here of being inspired, but in a playful way. I don't think that September is going to be a striving month for you. I don't think September is a month where you need to get caught up in the nitty-gritty. And I feel, Sagittarius, that if you do find yourself getting caught up, and what I mean by nitty-gritty is all the do's and shoulds and life in general, I feel there's these possibilities. There's even the inspiration that you might just not tap into. And Spirit's really guiding me to say that inspiration is going to be so important to you in the month of September. I feel like, thank you, Spirit. I was trying to figure out, like, I just got this feeling, and then I got a bit stumbled on how to explain it, because in one way you're going to be inspired and it's going to be fun, but I also got the impression that I don't feel you're going to move forward a lot in September. So the way that Spirit explained that to me is there's a sense of there's going to be these downloads, these inspiring ideas and thoughts. There might be discussions with friends or new people that you meet that kind of make you look in a different direction. But there's no action as yet. It's almost like September is a month for the ideas. It's a month for fun. It's a month where you tap into all the possibilities that are out there. And then I feel creating those comes later. It's almost like having the inspiration in September, all the ideas, and starting to mull over them, starting to look at them. But you're not really taking any action. And that's something that Spirit is saying it is important. It's not a doing month, but don't be worried by that, Sagittarius, because, you know, being a fire sign, I know you like the doing, you like to feel like you're moving forward, but there's this sense that if you allow yourself, there's just going to be fun. There's just going to be fulfillment. You've got this 10 of Cups. There's just going to be fulfillment this month. And it's almost like Spirit is saying the more you can step back and just enjoy the month, the more you're going to receive with this Queen of Cups what you need to receive to move forward. And I think there'll be downloads. There'll be, I mean, the Queen of Swords is more your ideas and downloads. But I feel that when we get to the Queen of Cups, we'll dive into it a little bit more. But I'm really seeing this Queen energy of being receptive to what comes to you and then really enjoying it. So your other overall energy is time travelers. And the card says you have all it takes to accomplish your dreams. You will naturally attract helpful friends and wise guidance along your way. And the affirmation is, I believe in myself. And I'm wondering if it's just that, Sagittarius. It's this fun that you're tapping into, meeting new people. Because I like how it says you will naturally attract helpful friends and wise guidance along your way. It's like you're attracting. You're not going out to get, you're not going out to find. These people are coming to you. And that's really important. It's like, Sagittarius, you just be you and the rest will fall into place. And you're a fun-loving sign. You like adventure, you like meeting new people. Of course, you've got different aspects in your chart, so all of you may embody that differently, but there's this sense of just really getting joy. You have all it takes to accomplish your dreams, and I think you're going to start to notice that. And with this time travelers, I feel that Spirit's way of saying, Sagittarius, don't worry if there's no forward movement in September, because if you get caught up on the next, you're going to miss the ideas, the guidance of the now. So if Thank you. Oh, that's so helpful. So Spirit has just said to me, Sagittarius, if you find yourself focused on what should I be doing, I feel like I should be doing something, I'm just not moving forward, and oh, it's fine, oh yes, I'm having fun, but I feel like I should be working towards my goals, I should be doing something. And that is your clue. That will be the sign that you need to remind you to tap into your inner world. And it's not an inner world like shadow work. You're not doing shadow work, Sagittarius. You're actually, I feel like you've done the shadow work that you needed to do. We're all through our life, we're always doing shadow work, in between periods of clarity, in between periods of understanding. But there's this sense that it's like, keep coming back to you and seeing how open you are. Are you open to these new ideas that are coming your way? Are you open to the dreams that you're having? Are you open to these goals and dreams that maybe are just starting to come to you? And are you really allowing yourself to just have fun? That's where it all comes. If you get caught up in what am I accomplishing this month, I think you'll be really disappointed, Sagittarius. Whereas if you can just go, right, I've got a month off. I'm just going to have fun. Whatever that means to you, Sagittarius, I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to see what people come into my life, what ideas come into my life. I'm going to allow for those moments. Like, I'm not going to have my calendar booked out. I'm going to allow for those moments of synchronicities, those moments of surprises to actually come in. So I'm not going to make myself too busy. I'm not going to make myself focus on anything in particular. It's not the month. I'm going to allow myself moments of sitting quietly and just seeing what comes to me. It's a month of curiosity. And Spirit just said to me, that's what this reading is about. It's to fuel your curiosity as to, gosh, what is going to be this thing that comes in? How am I going to have fun? With who? And it's just to kind of make you go, oh, I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to that. Now, an additional message, you've got grounded. And the card says, working, serving, striving, and giving all have the potential to pull us away from our naturally centered and grounded state. It takes time and surrender to ground our energy by connecting to the natural world as often as possible. Oh, I love this card in your reading. Your potential doesn't lie in working and striving and serving and giving. Not this month. You'll still do that. Of course, Sagittarius, we've got jobs and we've got lives and children and commitments. And yes, maintain that. But this is not a month to make yourself busy. This is a month to pull back a little bit. Leave your calendar as clear as possible. It takes time and surrender to ground our energy. And I think that's those quiet moments where you just sit and get curious about what ideas come to you. Wake up in the morning and look at the dreams that you've had. Do they make sense? Are they reoccurring? And also, look at those goals and dreams that you have for yourself, for your future self. that you would like, things that you would like to manifest into your life. Look at those and see, are they still the same? Am I starting to get ideas that I feel are shifting me in a different direction? Look where they're shifting you, how they're shifting you. It could be an aspect of feeling like you have to do it all on your own and not realizing that you've got these wonderful people that are ready to take the journey with you. Sometimes we can be so independent that people don't offer us advice, people don't offer us assistance because they think, oh, no, they're sorted. Wow, I couldn't offer them anything because they're more organized than any ideas I could give them. And I feel that some of you, that's where you sit. So just be mindful of that, because you're attracting helpful friends and wise guidance. Now this says helpful friends and wise guidance. This doesn't say soul tribe. This doesn't say, you know, fun friends or things like that. It says helpful. So there is a sense here of allowing yourself to be assisted. Spirit just showed me an egg, and he just tapped it and it cracked, and a bit of the gooiness of the inside came out. And you know, that Spirit saying, let your inner gooiness come out. And that just basically means, Sagittarius, let that softness that is in you come out. That vulnerability. The realness of you. That's not saying play hopeless, you know, or play, you know, it's not, I kind of need some help, Spirit, on how to explain that. It's being truly vulnerable and not pretending to be. Okay, so it's that true vulnerability that we all have within us that we want to protect, so we hide. It's not playing, Spirit keeps giving me the word, the damsel in distress, and that doesn't matter if you're a man or a female, it's just to give you like the image of it. It's not that. I'm so sorry, Sagittarius, it's that flickering. I just, oh, it's so annoying. I've not really had that problem before, but recently I've had it a lot and I just don't understand why. So I've done a bit of research on the internet, so, and I've tried all everything that they've said. I just, yeah, I just can't seem to get it right. So I'm wondering if maybe my camera might be, or my webcam might be a little bit on the blink. So hopefully we'll be able to finish the reading without too much difficulty. So we're talking about the damsel in distress. So it's not that. Don't embody that. Don't appear weak in order, you know, to make others feel strong. Don't limit yourself in order to feel that that's what's going to attract people into your life. Not at all. Not at all. You've got the Emperor here. There's great strength here, which is interesting, isn't it? So we'll go to, sorry, that break in the thing just kind of threw me a little bit. So then we've got rewards. I'm sorry, that's just terrible. I'm scared if I adjust, I'm going to try and adjust things and see. Oh, I hope that doesn't make it jump. We'll see how we go. Oh gosh, I think that's better, isn't it? I do apologize, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for putting up with this. So we've got rewards, and it says, let the inner rewards along the journey be enough. If you are longing to be rewarded in any other way, you will never feel fully satisfied in the moment. Tune in to how blessed you are to be connected to your heart, your purpose, and your journey. I love this card, and whenever it comes up in a reading, Spirit pretty much always mentions that this is not about money. It does draw your attention to, if you are doing what you're doing just purely for the money, then yes, you're out of alignment. But we all need money. You know, that's how our world functions in the now. You know, hopefully 100 years from now it'll be completely different. But right now, that's how we function. So it's a necessity. It forms part of our survival. So Spirit's not saying, you know, don't get paid for what you do, or don't be happy for you know, the rewards that you're getting, the success, the money, the abundance, whatever comes with it. But this card is kind of runs deeper than that, Sagittarius, and it's, even if you don't know what's in your heart, even if you don't know your purpose, even if you don't know the direction of your journey, there's a sense here of being blessed. It's a reminder that even if you don't know, you're still connected to your heart. You're still connected to your purpose, and you're still connected to your journey. So basically, what Spirit is saying to me is that you're never disconnected from those. Even in our darkest moments, our moments where we are the most confused and the most lost in our life, where we can't see our direction, where we feel like we've fallen down a well and there is no direction, or the only direction is up and we've got no way of going up. If you can somehow find that inner knowing, because it's just an inner knowing, it's not a concrete knowing, it's not a knowing that you can explain to another person. It's a knowing that is so deep inside of us we don't even know why we know it, because it's unexplainable. You know, maths is a very known thing. We know that, we can explain that, it adds up, but what we're talking about here, there's no explanation for it. There's no reason to trust. There's no it's unknown but felt. It's I really want to just say it's unknown but it's known. It's almost like it's, you know, your soul knows, and even though your mind and your body probably don't, there's a link between the three, and so there's trust. But there's this sense that, I don't know if I've lost you in that, but hopefully that'll make sense to you. And I guess it'll make sense to those. This is a general reading, so I guess it'll make sense to those that needed that message. So know that you're always connected to your heart, you're always connected to your purpose, and you're always connected to your journey. And that's coming through really strongly. And that's even if you don't know what they are, even if you're feeling quite lost at the moment. I'm just going to see if I can adjust a little bit. Okay. So then we've got the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Emperor. And the message, I mean, as always, I guess, flows beautifully, doesn't it? So we've got the Queen of Cups, and Spirit saying to me, be guided by your emotions, be guided by your feelings. Your emotions, Sagittarius, will show you what needs to be healed. Your feelings will show you what needs to be embraced or what feels right. They'll be, you know, these people that you're attracting, you'll get a feeling about them. Act on that. Okay, so our emotions link us to past experiences, and our emotions show us what experiences we haven't healed yet, we haven't worked through. So emotions are so important because they help us to work through and heal aspects of our past that we maybe haven't dealt 100% with. And sometimes it can be very frustrating, Sagittarius, because sometimes we're like, oh my gosh, is that coming up again? I thought I had dealt with that. I thought I had healed that. I thought I was good with that. But you know, just keep working through it, because there's so much, our experiences create so much depth in us, and it's, you know, bringing them to the surface, and it's little bit by little bit. So the Queen of Cups, she embraces the fact that she receives messages and insight and guidance through her feelings and her emotions. And she doesn't have to dig for them. She doesn't have to go get them. She's not doing a deep dive. She's just seeing what comes to her. And if it comes up, she'll look at it. So she's being guided. She's receiving from the universe. She's allowing the universe, God, Spirit, angels, to show her what she needs to work on, to show her where she's at. So I feel, Sagittarius, you're going to get feelings about the people that come into your life. You're going to get feelings about these new ideas. In the fun that you're having, you're going to get feelings about, gosh, what's important to me? And in the mix, you're also going to have those emotions that come up. The new people that come into your life might trigger old experiences. So there'll be a time of looking into that. But remember, the queens of that are that receptive energy. The queens know and trust that they will receive what they need to receive in order to continue along their journey. And that's your first card. This is the first week of September and the first card of how the energies are likely to play out. And I feel that, you know, Spirit's saying to me, this is the most important thing in your reading. And Spirit said, yes, it's the 4-week breakdown of how the energies are likely to play out. But Spirit saying to me, this energy actually filters through the whole month. So I believe that as you experience these different energies, you will get feelings and emotions that come up, and they are going to show you the way. And I'm wondering if they're the things that are going to help you to, you're always connected to your heart, your purpose and your journey, but I'm wondering if they lead you to understand, to see what they are. Now in week 2, or the second energy, is the 10 of Cups. And I just feel that this is fun and joy and fulfillment. I feel that this is the energy that you really want to embody in September. And I think September starts off a little bit maybe emotional, or a little bit thank you, Spirit. Spirit's saying you might be tired, you might feel a bit worn out, and you might kind of think, oh, there's this sense of, oh, I'm wondering if you're getting a feeling. I'm wondering if you're already getting downloads in the first week of how your month is likely to be. You're seeing little nuggets of it, or you're having these amazing dreams at night. And I'm wondering if there's an aspect of you that's a little bit like, oh, I'm tired in advance. And then you've got this 10 of Cups, and it's almost like Spirit saying, just wait. Yes, it'll be emotional. Yes, there'll be a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings, a lot of connection, both you to yourself, you to your goals and how they might be changing, and you to these other people that are coming into your life. You will naturally attract helpful friends and wise guidance along your way. And this could be people from your past, because it says time travelers. So it could be people from your past, but it can also be people that really will be with you way into your future. So there's a sense of longevity here. And joy, just so much fun and joy. Like I'm really getting this woohoo, like it's like, oh, I'm having so much fun. And I think if you can let your hair down, I think you will be in this energy. Now, of course, new things, new people coming into our life, new ideas. There is an element of this kind of 8 of Swords, like, oh my gosh, now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know what's right. So there is a sense of feeling a little, thank you, Spirit. So Spirit just sort of stopped me. I was going to continue, but I channel, so I shouldn't. I've always got to bring the messages that come through, and just because I'm on a roll doesn't mean I have to finish that roll. But this is the energy, Spirit saying, that we talked about at the beginning. Some of you may feel like, I haven't done anything this month. I'm not doing anything. I'm not moving forward. I haven't organized anything. I'm just, oh my gosh, yeah, I've had fun. But, you know, what's that going to achieve? And there's going to be this sense where your head's going to kick in and make you feel like, well, yeah, all this fun is great, but what am I doing? And this can come out like feeling guilty that you're having so much fun and maybe not working as much. Or it might make you feel like you're being lazy. It might make you feel like you're, thank you, Spirit, that's a good one, wishy-washy, like you're not really going for your dreams, you know, you're not forging ahead. So it makes you feel like, oh, well, am I really interested? I mean, I'm not really trying to do anything in that direction. Spirit's saying now's not the time. Now, the 8 of Swords, she's not stuck. She's not bound. I mean, she is, but I mean, gosh, She'd just to stretch out her arms and they'd fall down. She's not really stuck. Her mind has made her feel like she's trapped. So there's a sense here of, look at your emotions, look at your feelings. They'll guide you. They'll guide you to joy. This Seven of Swords is just that should. I should be doing this. This is when we should ourselves. Spirit just said there's nothing you should be doing in the month of September. And even if you tell yourself, oh, I should be looking at my emotions, I should be. The minute you should yourself, you lose that curiosity, you lose that naturalness, and it comes back to your mind. Then your mind tries to analyze, your mind tries to find things, and that's not what this is about. This is deeper than your mind. And I love the way you finish the month. I love the way after this Eight of Swords, you come to the energy of the Emperor. Because that shows me that this Eight of Swords will have you at moments doubting what you're doing, doubting your dedication to things, or doubting your direction, doubting your passion, doubting your feelings on people and things. But the Emperor shows me that in the end, going through this experience really empowers you. I feel that you finish the month of September and you'll look back on it over the next few months and go, wow, I can't believe that I thought I was doing nothing. I can't believe that I thought I was procrastinating, that I was being lazy or wishy-washy. I can't believe that, because that month, gosh, it changed my life. It helped me get clear. It helped me in whatever way it's going to help you, Sagittarius. This is a general reading, but I feel like you embody self-empowerment. And this is what Spirit is guiding you towards. The Emperor is a major arcana. It's how Spirit co-creates life with us, our life with us. And Spirit is guiding you to be the Emperor, to embrace this energy of knowing who you are, being able to be strong and vulnerable at the same time. You know, he looks like a king, but he's got his armor underneath. You know, he doesn't have to wear his armor on top to show his strength. It's an inner strength. And there's this genuineness with the Emperor, I feel, of genuinely wanting what's best. And the Emperor, you know, has an empire. And an emperor wants the best for his empire. That means the best for him and the best for all that live in it. From the most smallest person to the most important, you know, that doesn't matter. And this is the energy that Spirit is calling you towards. And I feel, Sagittarius, you finish the month as the Emperor, more empowered, more knowledgeable, and more sure-footed, I feel. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love, light, and blessing, Sagittarius. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.